Well, in other news tonight, it was, of course, on this day last year that 6 innocent lives were taken in a mass stabbing at Westfield in Bondi Junction. A sombre vigil has been held in Sydney today to commemorate those killed and, of course, to honour those who put their lives on the line to stop a killing rampage.
They were the scenes of unimaginable horror that brought the entire country to a standstill.
Mass killing at Sydney's biggest shopping centre.
Police have swarmed the centre following reports that shoppers have been stabbed.
There are reports of potentially multiple deaths.
On a busy Saturday afternoon at Westfield Bondi Junction, 40-year-old Joel Cauchi stabbed 16 people in less than 3 minutes. 5 of the victims were women: Dawn Singleton, Yushen Cheng, Pikria Darchia, Jade Young and Ashley Good, a mother whose final act was to pass her injured baby to a stranger, saving her life.
This should not be an anniversary. They should still be here.
The 6th victim was security guard Faraz Tahir. His colleague Mohammed Tahar was also stabbed 3 times as he confronted the killer.
Each memory is still going in my head, and I can see people rushing towards us and shouting for help.
Ambulance in here now.
He was granted permanent residency for his heroism, but now struggles to be out in public.
After that incident, going outside feels like anyone can come and attack. The trauma, it will be with me forever.
The many acts of bravery from bystanders recognised at a vigil in Sydney today.
It's not just the police officers and the paramedics, it's all those members of the community that jumped in to assist.
Among those, French construction workers Silas Deprio and Damien Guerreau, better known as the Bollard Men.
When I saw the knife, I realised straight away that that is not a joke.
To be honest, I knew it was dangerous. I remember someone on the floor with blood.
That moment, you don't think anymore. For me, it was just like, we need to stop him.
Each armed with steel bollards, they prevented Cauchi from getting up the escalator to where children were playing.
Still think about it, to be honest. It's something that I think I won't forget, for sure.
The horrific killing spree was ended by lone policewoman Inspector Amy Scott, who shot the knife-wielding killer as he came towards her.
She took the actions that she did, saving a range of people's lives.
A year on, a coronial inquest will be held this month to try to find answers as to how and why Cauchi became a killer. And as a diagnosed schizophrenic who was off his medication for 5 years, were opportunities to intervene earlier missed? But for those who witnessed the horror firsthand, time has done little to heal the trauma.
I'm still having nightmares and it feels like it's yesterday. A lot of things trigger the memories, so I'm struggling a lot, but I've been given a second chance being here now, so I'm really trying.
Well, Bilal Mohana, who you just saw there, was working at the hair salon in Westfield as this all happened. He's here with us tonight. Bilal, I guess it's hard for us to imagine what it would be like reflecting on this a year on, but what is it that you're thinking about today, remembering?
Just remembering what I witnessed and what I lived through that day. The stampedes, the screams, the bodies, the blood. Just the whole thing was horrific and terrifying. I relive it every day.
Can you take us back to that day? How did it all unfold for you?
Well, I still remember it like it's yesterday. We were just there like a normal day in the salon. I heard very loud screams, really loud screams. And I was like, oh, what's that? But being in the Westfield, kids running around and stuff. So I wasn't sure first. And then I noticed people stampeding. And I put down the tools and I just walked out in front of the salon and I looked down over the edge and I could see the 2, a blood trail, and I could see the 2 women with blood all over their face and everywhere. It was horrific. And then I was kind of just went into shock.
Yeah.
My heart started racing. I didn't know what I was looking at. I was still trying to understand it. So I quickly turned around and walked back in. And I told everyone, hey, just stay here for a second. I need to... And they're like, what's wrong? I said, just don't go over there. Just don't go over there. Stay here. So I went to a friend that owns another shop in the centre, the Glow Bar. So I went to him and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, nothing. Everything's normal. And I'm like, nah, it's not normal. And there was a lady then, she's like, oh, it's just a bomb threat. And I'm like, I was still my mind was spinning. I don't know what's going on. My adrenaline's like through the roof. So I look over the edge and I see like guys holding bollards and stuff, and then they're facing the direction back of the salon. And then I realised, oh, that's where the escalators are. I better run back that way because there's women and children in my shop. I've left the people there, so I ran back that way to help them, and then they're all like, they've all frozen because they're looking at the two young girls on the floor, and I'm like, go, move away, and they're just like frozen, all standing still. And I'm like, just go inside. I'm trying to put them inside, not understanding what's going on. Other people are stampeding, and I was unsure what to do. Like, do I take them down? But that's where the bodies are. So am I running to the threat? Do I run away from it? Or what do I do? It's so hard at that moment where I'm terrified. I don't know what is the right decision, you know, but I felt like it was my responsibility and I've got to save these people, whatever I could. So I put them inside, and then I stand in front of the shop for a bit longer, and then I see everyone stampeding towards me now. And then I'm looking, unsure like what it is, who it is, how many there are. And then I hear the gunshots. And at that moment, it just took it to another whole level. Like,
Bilal, you said that you still relive it every day. Do you still have nightmares? What is it that happens?
Yeah, I still have nightmares. I wake up, my heart is racing, sweating. I feel like I'm trapped. You know, I feel like someone's holding me down, and I just relive the whole thing. It's so scary and so terrifying. I even see people that I've never even got to say goodbye to. Somehow they've come to me in my dream. Like, something's happened to me from that day, and a part of me is still there, and I don't know what to do.
Was it difficult to go back there to that workplace after that had happened?
Like, I tried to go back, but I just always felt sick and pain in my chest, and just a lot of the noises. I heard sounds, and I would straight away turn around, like, what is that? What is that? And I was just taking it back home with me, and it was just not good for my mental health. It was either I stay and suffer, and I just felt like I wanted to be put in a box, to be honest. So I chose to leave.
We really appreciate you coming on and sharing your story with us tonight, Bilal. Take care of yourself.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Yourself gently today.